Good afternoon. How you guys doing? Look, I've gotten a number of responses to my post about my weight loss over the last few days, and so I thought, you know what, I will make a video and put it on Facebook for those of my friends and Facebook family to enjoy. So here we go. This is my first crack at being doing a video. So here we go. The Master Cleanse, also known as the Lemon Diet, got really popular with Beyonce. I think she lost a lot of weight with it, and kind of took on some popularity at that point. But my experience with it is I've done it on 4 different times. The longest that I've done it has been 20 days. I lost 24 pounds. 24 pounds, and the shortest time that I've done it was 5 days, and I think I lost about maybe 4 or 5 pounds. As of now, this is my 4th day. I've lost 7 pounds and 2 ounces, and I'm planning to do a 7-day cleanse. So we'll see when I get to 7 days whether or not I extend it and take it to 10, depending upon the weight loss that occurs. Now, my goal is to get down to 185. With the Master Cleanse, I'm trying to get to about 195, and I'll work out and do the rest of the weight loss will happen on a progressive track as far as working out and lifting and that sort of thing. So let me start with sharing with you the ingredients. Obviously, the Master Cleanse, aka the Lemon Diet, is known. Lemons, obviously, right? And I use limes to kind of, add a different little flavor. The other thing you're going to use is grade B maple syrup, which is organic, okay? And the other ingredient I have is organic cayenne pepper. And the salt is used as a supplemental part of the cleanse, and that is to detox. And so it's uniodized sea salt, right? And I have a gallon container, but I only have 100 ounces of water in it, bottled water, for the purpose of what I'm doing. And generally, 1 gallon will give me about a day and a half to 2 days supply of these 1 pint containers, depending on how many I drink. Okay? So having said that, let me cut up the rest of my lemons, and generally it takes about 6 lemons, and so I'll do 4 lemons and 2 limes, and that generally will give me the amount of juice that I need. Now, if you go to themastercleanse.org, that site will give you some good information about the ingredients and the history and that whole thing. You can Google Master Cleanse, and of course you'll come up with a lot of other different solutions. For me, I've used, for the last 2.5 years, I've used the mastercleanse.org. And so, here we go. I'll start with this. It's the first time I've used this electronic gadget. I'm used to the old-fashioned twist it and turn it, make it happen kind of thing. This does make it a lot faster. One of the things that I do when I'm doing this, you want 10 ounces of juice. Now I also include the pulp. As you will see here, there's a lot of pulp coming off. I use the pulp because what I get from that is kind of the chewing sensation is fulfilled when I, have something to kind of munch on. And so now I use the my 2 limes. And seeds and all. So now what we want to do is we want to, oh, here's the formula. So when you go to the Master Cleanse, it will tell you that you want to use 2 tablespoons for every 10 ounces of water, right? So 2 tablespoons is 1 ounce. So I'm using 100 ounces, so I just multiplied everything by 10. So in my case, I have 100 ounces of water. I'm looking to extract 10 ounces of juice. I'll use 10 ounces of the maple syrup. And also it says 1 teaspoon for, 1/10 teaspoon for every 10 ounces, so I'm using 1 teaspoon. I kind of like the cayenne flavor. I'm a little different in that regard. And so cayenne pepper has multiple values or benefits, and so I generally use a tablespoon of cayenne pepper as opposed to a teaspoon. So there we have it. Let's see here. Let's see if we have 10 ounces of juice. And we don't. We have 8. We have 8 ounces. So here we go. Let's see, 2 more lemons. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to put a little, put 1 more lime in there. And we'll be done. That should do it. Now, I include seeds and all in mine. I just like the flavor. I like, let's see here, where do we go with the, we have, is it 10 ounces? Let's see. Still not 10 ounces. Okay, so we'll put the other. Okay, good. Now, here we go. I'm going to take this and pull this off. So that I get everything in there, like so. Seeds and all, right? Right? And pull that out of the way. And then I need a measuring cup, right? So what I will do is I would use this container since it has a measuring cup on it. And I will put in 10 ounces. Not quite 10 ounces, and so I will go here in my cabinet and put good. That looks like a whole lot more than 10 ounces. Let's see. And we'll get a tablespoon. This is brand new, so I'm just cracking it open now. So we get a tablespoon of cayenne. And that's it. It is done. Then of course you cap everything off, make sure it's nice and tight, and you shake it out. And the last part of this, of course, is the sea salt, and that's going to be used on the 3rd and 4th and 5th day as a flush. You'll take 2 tablespoons of the sea salt to 1 quart of warm water, and you ingest that and work it around the midsection, and you'll be surprised or amazed at what comes out. Be close to the bathroom because it's going to come out. When it does, you need to be very close so that there'll be no accidents. Let's put it like that. Okay, now let me give this disclaimer. I've done this 4 different times. This is my 5th time doing it. The longest I've done it has been 20 days. The biggest challenge or the biggest knock on rapid weight loss is this. You'll lose the weight. There are some things that you do in starving your body, or your body is deficient in doing those rapid weight loss process. And then when you go back to resume eating, you will end up gaining more weight than you lost, sometimes double, if not more. That's not been my experience. Let me share with you why. Because when I got on this program, I got on it for a specific reason due to some health challenges I was having. And so my idea at that point in time was to detoxify my body, to cleanse the cells from the impurities, from the growth hormones and the pesticides and all the things, the antibiotics that are in the food and what have you. And so in doing so, my idea was to, at that point, when I got on this program, at the point in which I got off, I would change my diet. And I radically changed my diet. And so here's what I did. I eliminated all white foods, meaning white breads, white pastas, even white potatoes, all sodas, all juices, anything that contains sugar. Okay, high fructose corn syrup especially, got rid of that. So my diet became such that I ate 2/3 of my plate was vegetables, right? Grains, and the other third was fish or chicken. I haven't been able to eliminate the meat altogether, and there are times when I do a little red meat, but I do that sparingly. So the whole idea is that I made a conscious choice about how I was going to eat, what my diet was going to be after this particular program. So for those individuals who have read or you hear how it's not good for you or what have you, it may not be. I can't speak to that. My experience has been a successful one. As a matter of fact, over the last 18 months, close to 20 months that I have done these, the largest weight loss was 26 pounds, 24 pounds, and I've only gained back 2 years later 8 to 10. So when I started on Tuesday, today is Friday, when I started on Tuesday, I was at 210. Today I'm at 203. And so there's my disclaimer. Here's my presentation as far as putting together the Master Cleanse, aka Lemon Diet. Enjoy it. If you have any questions, hit me on Facebook, and I'll be glad to share my experience and any advice or suggestions that I may have based on my experience. Take care. God bless. Peace.